You just got your asses whipped by a bunch of goddamn nerds. Nerds!
You and now welcome to another episode of the Nerds Podcast. Today is a very special day. And not only because the Minecraft movie came out and it did very well for itself, but we have our first guest on the Nerds Podcast. And not someone who actually hijacked our show like Muse did, but we have the most enchanting person to actually talk to us about Roblox. None other than EnchanteddIzzy. And can we call you Izzy? EnchanteddIzzy is a pretty long name for us to talk all day.
Yes, that's fine.
Just to guys give you a background. So she has a lot of different handles. She is known for being EnchanteddIzzy, for Roblox, for Dress to Impress. Between all your handles, Izzy, you have nearly 500,000. I'll repeat that, almost 500,000 subscribers throughout all your channels put together.
Congratulations.
Thank
you. You have done very well for yourself. Super excited to have you here. We are not in any sense of pros at Minecraft, but it is a movie for the most part that we wanted to talk about, but we kind of needed you here. So I can't thank you enough for talking to us. How are you feeling today, Izzy?
I'm good. How are you feeling?
Excited. Pure excited to have you on here. Thank you so much for sharing this time with us. And you know, one of the things that I have to first ask you is, did you start playing Minecraft before you got into Roblox?
Yes, I did. I played it on the iPad and then I got into it on my PlayStation 2. So I've been playing it a long time. I don't even remember. Play? Yes, I play it every single week. Single week.
Perfect. Okay. Guys, any immediate questions for EnchanteddIzzy right now before we get into the movie?
Well, I got one based on, the fact that she has so many followers, and congratulations for that.
Thank you.
That's incredibly impressive. So all her social media links will be in the bio of this episode, just so you guys know. So based off that, which channel is dedicated to Minecraft for you?
My Enchanted Craft one. I do modded, and modded is basically it enhances Minecraft, and it's so much fun because there's vanilla and then there's modded, but I do modded Minecraft series.
So if you can go a little bit further into that.
It's
explain modded, yeah.
Okay, so vanilla, there isn't dragons, but with modded, you can add something to add dragons to the game. And add a bunch of stuff, and it's so much fun. You could add literally anything you can think of. There's probably a mod for it, and it's so much fun.
I know what modded is. That was more for whoever's watching, if they don't know what modded is. But yeah, I do know what modded is. I never heard the term vanilla, but that's just for the basic game, correct?
Yeah, that's just for the basic game of Minecraft.
It's a very old saying. It's very vanilla.
Yeah, it's called Vanilla Minecraft.
It's called Vanilla Minecraft.
Yeah.
And then, Izzy, what do you call the people that follow you, that subscribe to you, that follow your channel, that are diehard fans? What are they called?
I call them fairies because my name is EnchanteddIzzy, so I kind of like to think of it like an enchanted thing.
Super
so I call them fairies, and then whoever subscribed, I call them loyal fairies.
Love it.
That's pretty amazing.
Thank you.
I am a enchanted fairy, guys. I'm the first one to tell you that I'm an enchanted fairy. So I want to start off talking about this movie. It was directed by Jared Hess, who also did Napoleon Dynamite. And it's called a Minecraft movie and not the Minecraft movie because it's adapted a couple of games here. It adapted Minecraft Dungeons and Minecraft Legends. So because it included so many different genres of the game, they called it a Minecraft movie. And I'll let Pete ask the first question, and then Cole, I'd like you to ask a question if you can after that.
So Did you notice how the movie began with the square expanding just like the game?
Yes, I love that so much. I was with my friend, we both looked at each other. We were like, that is the most cutest thing ever. Like that was a lot. That was a lot. And they also played like the Minecraft music that you hear when you're actually playing the game. So that was really nice for them to do that.
Awesome. So,
Amazing.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I
again,
saw that as well.
this is
it
this
was
is
it was great.
this is a learning like this is a learning class for me. So I'm again, I knew what modded was, but didn't know what vanilla was. But that Cole,
Well, Enchanted Izzy, welcome to the Nerds Pod. We are so
Thank
thankful
you.
to have you here. I have a question. I always want to ask someone that played both games. What is the difference between Roblox and Minecraft?
With Roblox, it's like there's multiple different games inside of it, so you can play literally anything on Roblox. It's not really one specific game. It's so many different games. Then with Minecraft, it's basically one thing. Like either you can explore or you could build stuff, and that's like pretty much what Minecraft just is. It's just exploring, building stuff, and that's really it. Unless you play with like mods or if you play like on servers and stuff. But for the most part, it's just that. And then Roblox is like a bunch of different games.
Awesome.
Izzy, were you excited for this particular movie to come out? Did you think you were going to go in there disappointed?
I mean, I saw both of the trailers and I knew it was going to be one of those movies where it was really bad, but I knew it was going to be so bad that it was good. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like if you saw the movie and you like Minecraft and you like the movie, like, then you'll know what I'm talking about. But I knew it wasn't going to be like the best movie ever, but since I love Minecraft so much, it just like made it so good. And I thought it was hilarious. So I was not disappointed.
we've seen movies like that, being that we grew up on comics. We've seen a movie that's been bad, and Thor: Love and Thunder that people said was good, but it was actually bad. But it was good because they're seeing what we grew up on the big screen. So I completely understand what you're saying.
The goat for me, I love the goats in Love and Thunder, by the way.
Yeah.
We had kind of goats and stuff here. That was pretty funny.
The llama.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, that was the pink one, right?
That's a sheep. That's a sheep. But that was a sheep.
Pete, next question goes to you.
Well, how was it seeing the building of a house versus playing it in the game?
Like you mean like seeing like Steve, I guess, building the house in the movie and then like building it. Well, building in the game is very time consuming. There's like different modes. So there's survival mode and there's creative mode. Creative mode, you have access to everything in the game, so it's a lot easier to build stuff and you can fly. But survival mode, you have to actually go and get the materials. You have to build everything. So it's a lot harder in survival mode. So I would say it's taken me probably like weeks to build like a nice base or something in the game. It takes a lot of time. But then Steve did it in like 1 second. I was like, okay, that's not realistic, but okay.
Well, for me, right, the Nerds Pod are giant fans of Jack Black. We love Jack Black. So my question to you is, did you like Steve's backstory on him wanting to become a miner? And did they do justice in the sense of telling a good story for Steve for this movie and those that played Minecraft?
I thought when I found out it was Jack Black playing it, I knew it was going to be such a funny movie. So I was excited because I knew it was going to be so funny. I knew it was going to be hilarious. And I think like the whole background was really funny. Like I thought it was kind of stupid, but I loved it. I loved the concept of it. I thought it was just really funny. But like some people might argue that it wasn't really like too, I guess, in depth for the lore for the actual game.
Interesting.
But I thought it was funny. I thought it was a really funny concept because I knew it wasn't be like serious. So if you knew that, then I think it's like funny and it's good.
Yeah, no. I think when Jack Black dedicates to something, man, he gives it.
Yeah,
all
he does.
He does. I saw him play like a like a Christmas movie where he was supposed to be Santa Claus, but he was the devil. And while the movie was kind of cornyish and had a bad ending, he did well. He did well with the movie. So
yeah, no, he's very committed. Like I saw him in the interviews wearing like a Minecraft shirt, and like it was perfect. I think he was rocking that.
Yeah, he said he played Minecraft when it first kind of came out. Then he started playing it again with his kids. He gave it up, and he played for a month and a half before the role, so he can really get into it and understand it. So, but yeah, I saw that in the movie too, Izzy, and I was like, I don't think it's this easy in the game. Like the
It's
way
not. It's not that easy, unfortunately.
So let me ask you a question, right? So he gets this orb, and it looks like the Tesseract from the Avengers movie. I swear Loki was going to come out at one point during the movie, and he talks about that first night, right? In the sense of, just tell me about the game portion of it, and then tell me how you felt, because you must have known that the first night is always the toughest.
Yes, I thought it was so funny when I think he made like a joke. He said it's like, oh, it only lasts like 20 minutes or something like that. And it's so funny because it does. It's like it's so funny. And the first night is so horrible because usually you never have food, you don't have a bed, you don't have a house. Usually I just dig underground and I just wait and go on my phone. That's usually what I do. Until I wait. But when I saw all of the mobs, like the skeletons, the spiders, the zombies, I thought they were all so well made. And the creeper, I thought that was also cool.
Okay, awesome. Pete, go. Now you're up on deck.
So I think we know the answer to this one. Being that you've said, how much you love the game, how long you've been playing it. So I'm sure we know the answer to this one, but I'm still going to ask the question. So if you were ever invited to be in the Roblox movie, would you do it?
I think if it was Dressed to Impress, I would 100% do it. It would depend with Roblox because Roblox is like such a big thing. But if it was Dressed to Impress, I would definitely do it. I would be strutting down the runway. I would be doing it like 100%. Yes.
but Roblox that's 50-50 then. You don't know.
Yeah, Roblox itself, I mean, it like depends. If Dress to Impress is making a feature, then yes, but like it's just hard because like if it's like one of those weird games on Roblox, the stupid ones, then I probably wouldn't. But if it's like something fun, then yes, I would do it.
It'd probably be like a Zoolander type of movie, right? Where
it would be crazy. I would do it if Dress to Impress was mentioned though.
That would be cool if they end up making a Roblox movie and inviting you to be a part of that.
I think I would freak out. I'd be like, what the heck? Like
right? Well, Pete did mention that you played Minecraft. Have you ever like tamed a wolf in Minecraft?
Yes, I've had so many pets and I cry whenever they die. Like it was very serious. I've had so many. I probably still have them in my world right now. I think I have one actually in one of my series. I think I have one.
I try to saddle a horse. I try to tame a horse and try to ride it, and it kept kicking me off, which was so hilarious.
They're very sassy. They're very sassy. Like
they are. So I ended up like feeding it an apple and trying to like you know befriend it, shall I say?
Yes.
And eventually, I did get to ride the horse in Minecraft.
I love the horses too. They're so cute.
Absolutely.
I gotta ask, what were some of the top names for some of the wolves that you've tamed? Because this one was named Dennis.
Oh, actually, I have no idea. I've probably named them Prince and Paris. That's probably like the top names. I definitely renamed them based off of my real life dogs. So I think that's definitely the top ones.
Very cool. And you know, like you said, you have your channel when it comes to this. And there were some other YouTubers when they were doing the storage wars. In the scene. So Afma, LD, Shadow Lady, Mumbo Jumbo, Dan TDM. Were you shocked to see them in the movie?
Yes. Well, I mean, I wasn't too surprised because LD Shadow Lady, she posted on her Instagram story that she was going to be in it. So I knew to look out for her, but she's my all-time favorite YouTuber. So I was so happy to see her. And I've watched Afmao, Dan, and Mumbo Jumbo. I've watched them all. So happy to see them in the movie. I think they 100% deserved it. I loved it.
I think you deserve to be in the Dress to Impress movie.
I would love to do that. I would love to be in that movie.
That'd be cool.
Go ahead, Pete.
So Technoblade, who passed away in
Yes.
2022, got a shout out in the movie. Do you
Hmm.
think it was needed? Do you feel it was forced?
I thought it was 100% needed. I thought it was beautiful the way that they did it. He definitely deserved it. One of his like close friends, I believe they like posted about it on Twitter. His name is Tommy in it, and he was very happy about it too. I think he definitely deserved it. And I think all the fans were happy about it. I haven't seen one person complain about it. It was amazing. I loved it.
It's good to see that the movie is giving, props to
Yeah.
the YouTubers who have made it even more popular than it probably was. You know what I mean? I feel
Yeah.
they recognize what YouTubers like yourself do for their game.
Mhm. I thought that was really nice. I really liked the tribute to Techno.
And it's what the pig with the crown, correct?
Yeah, the pig with the crown because that was his Minecraft skin or like his avatar. So it was really nice. I liked it.
So to give you guys an idea what that looked like, right? So Jack Black in the movie, Steve, is talking about Minecraft in its entirety, and there's a moment there where they're like a pig with a crown. What is that? And then Jack Black goes, "That's a legend," and he
Yeah, it
Oh,
leaves
was
it
that's
at
cool.
that. He
I
leaves it
think
at
people
that.
clapped in the movie theater. I think people clapped whenever that happened. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Well, did you go crazy with the chicken jockey, as we have seen on social media?
Yes, my friend, she almost screamed it, and she was like the only one that did it. But I said it under my breath because I didn't want to be too loud. But I was so happy about the chicken jockey because it's just like this like internet meme that Jack Black like he announced every single thing in Minecraft. So I thought it was so funny that he said it like that. It was perfect. I loved it. I loved the way that people were freaking out over it too. I just loved it.
So
I truly enjoy the connection between that
It was
as
so
well.
funny.
That's cool.
yeah, what I loved about that scene was Izzy, you've never seen Lucha. What is it?
Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre. Sorry, Nacho Libre.
Actually, I did watch half of it, but I did not like it. So yeah.
So there's a scene where Jason Momoa is struggling with this zombie, little baby zombie on top of a chicken, and he does the flying eagle to save him, and it's from the Nacho Libre. So it's
Oh,
actually,
really? I didn't even realize
yeah,
that.
I
Probably because I didn't
realized
like the
it. I
movie.
picked it up. I picked it up because he came off the top both of the same way.
I
And he
was
was
laughing
super-
so hard.
and his hands to the side, and it was that's the part that had me dying when I saw the flying
Yeah.
eagle. I loved it. Pete, go ahead.
So, would you eat a lava chicken? And did you like the song?
I did not expect the song to be there at all. I was like, what the heck? Why is he singing? Like this is so random. I did like the song. I think the song was interesting, but I liked it. And I would eat a lava chicken because I have in the game many times. So I definitely would.
So, did you guys, speaking of Jack Black, did you guys know he has a band?
He has a band. I did not know that.
Yes, it's called
Yeah.
Tenacious D.
Yeah, he actually has a
Oh
movie
my
about his
gosh.
band.
Yes, Tenacious D. And he's been doing this forever. Like, I even bought the album back. This is Izzy wasn't even born yet. Um, yeah, you weren't even thought of yet. This is early 2000s. But yeah, he's been doing this just as
Oh my
long
gosh.
as he's been acting.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
he
Jack Black
plays
is actually very connected with music. He also did a movie called School of Rock. If you guys want to go check that out, very very good movie as well with Jack Black. Izzy, let me ask you, who's your favorite character in the movie?
In the movie,
Yeah.
well, that's actually kind of hard. Actually, I would have to say I don't even know his name in the movie, but the Jason's character, I loved it. I think he was my favorite. I don't even know his name. But
Garrett.
he was the funniest. Okay,
Garrett.
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 I loved Garrett. He was hilarious. I thought he was so funny
He-
throughout the
He
movie.
also looked fabulous. Loved the pink
Yes,
jacket
I
and
loved
everything.
it. The hair, the glasses, it was amazing. I loved it.
Okay, perfect. No, Dennis was my favorite. I like Dennis.
Oh yeah, Dennis was nice.
Dennis was actually my favorite on there. I know there was a flying scene there somewhere, and I saw a couple of things. But before I get into that flying scene, there was a moment where they're in the village, and Steve is taking them right, and they show all these items,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna drop some of these items for you, and you can name more than one, of course, that you were like shocked to see in the movie. So there was the TNT,
Mm-hmm.
the firework rockets, the boots of swiftness.
Which isn't in the game. Surprisingly.
These are all in the game?
No,
Yeah, it
the
isn't in the
boots of
game.
the boots one is not in the game. You can enchant them, but those are not like they don't look like that in the game.
There you go.
So that was fake.
More knowledge drop. The diamond armor,
Diamond armor.
golden carrots. There was a leather in turtle shell helmet there.
Yes, yes.
There were lava blocks. There was a
Yes.
jack-o'-lantern that, from my understanding, the kid could have used it against the thing to not to block his eyes.
Yes.
The ender pearl,
Yeah.
and then the totem of the undying. Like,
Ooh,
were you like, wow, I'm seeing this live versus the game? Which one shocked you the most?
I think the totem of undying, because I didn't see that in the trailer, so I was really surprised when he opened up the chest and I saw that. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool.
There was a lot of items. I was trying to pick them all.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I guarantee I missed a few of those things.
No,
Quick
definitely the
question.
totem.
Quick question, Izzy. You said that wasn't in the game. Is that the only one that you noticed wasn't that they put in the movie that wasn't in the game?
Well, the thing, I don't know his name, but the kid with the red jacket, he makes like an item. It's like kind of like a gun thing. That's not in the game either.
Okay.
But the boots, there is like a swiftness book that you can add to your boots, but it does not look anything like that. So that is not in the game.
Very cool. Go ahead, Pete. You're on deck.
So the Woodland Mansion has illagers. Have you dealt with them in the game?
Yes, I have. I unfortunately have. Very difficult to deal with.
So, so the illagers, explain it to me. You build your castle or your house, and you have a fence around your house. They will go through the fence?
No, they won't go through the fence. If you have a fence, then you're fine. But like usually they spawn near wherever your base is. And if you kill the one with a flag, like a banner on top of his head, then you get something called Bad Omen. And if you go into a village, you start a raid. And all of them start coming into the village and they try to kill you. Yes, because it's your fault. But a lot of people do that so you could get a bunch of good stuff. So,
Okay.
but yeah, you could kill a lot of villagers in that process, unfortunately.
Yeah, they had that. They ran that mansion. They were deep. They were deep in the movie.
I loved seeing the Woodland Mansion. I thought it was cool.
Really?
Yeah.
And, the Woodland Mansion has a significance in the game as well.
Yes, it's like one of the rarest things to find in the game. It's super rare, only spawns in one biome. So finding it is like you're so lucky. I love finding them.
We love Easter eggs here in Nerds Pods.
Yes.
So Minecraft, everything is pretty much square, right? When I watched the trailer, I thought it was cool. When it turned night, the moon was a square. I thought that was hilarious.
Everything is a square in the game, literally everything.
But the moon being square, I thought that was so funny. Did you already know that the first night in the movie was going to be a crazy one?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be crazy because they don't know anything about what they've entered. Like they don't know what to do. They're literally standing out in the open for like most of it. They don't even know what they're doing. So I thought it was gonna be crazy.
What could you do in the game to like so does it mimic the game as well? Like these zombies and other creatures come out?
I would say it's like almost identical. They come, they chase you. You basically just building a base or getting a bed. You can avoid it by sleeping in a bed and then it'll go to the next day. And then you can avoid the nights. That's what I always do because I don't want to deal with it.
Take notes, everybody. Take notes.
Write them down. So did you find it to be very similar to the game, the movie?
There's some things that didn't really make sense with the game, but I think overall, I think it was very cool, very similar, but some things that make sense.
Okay, Pete, you're up.
I got a random question, and just going off of, our conversation right now. So, do you play Fortnite?
I do play Fortnite.
Okay, so this sounds somewhat similar. Are they similar?
Um,
With the building is what I'm
with
talking.
the building, I would say you could do a lot more in Minecraft with building
Okay.
than Fortnite. But yeah, I mean, it's like kind of similar, but kind of not because the building in Fortnite is very limited. But with Minecraft, you can do so much.
Okay.
And you could do so much. And the trailer as well, I saw that they put some flying wings on the characters, and Jack Black just pushes the kid, and Jason Momoa goes, "Do they work?" And he was like, I think they do.
Yeah, that's the Elytra.
Oh, so in that scene, what did you like about that scene?
It's definitely accurate because sometimes when you jump off of a cliff, it doesn't work. Sometimes it doesn't work. So I'll tell you that much.
In the game, you're 50-50 if those things work.
Well, I think it just depends on how you jump off and stuff, and it's very complicated with Elytra. Sometimes I've jumped off and I've died. So, but I think that might just be a skill issue. I think that might just be me messing up.
Well, I'll give you a tip. As long as you land in water, you don't lose any health.
Yes, that is so helpful.
Yeah.
So that's called the bucket clutch landing. That's what they call it. Were you okay the way they did the bucket clutch landing in the game?
Yeah, I loved it because
in the movie.
I loved it because there was pandas and the pandas were so cute. I loved it so much.
We'll be seeing pandas on EnchanteddIzzy's channel.
Yeah, I love the pandas. They're so cute.
Did you enjoy the way the heroes fought in general, like what they call a PvE version of it?
PvP?
Yeah, and they were throwing eggs. Did you see that?
Yes, I saw the eggs. I
chickens were hatching on top of them?
silly. Yeah.
Have you ever done that before, thrown an egg?
Yes, I definitely have.
And it hatches like that in the game?
Well, it's a very rare thing for a baby chicken to spawn from it. But if it does, then that's really cool. But
And
it does happen.
The baby chicken attacks?
It doesn't attack. It doesn't attack, but you can throw eggs at people and it will lose a tiny bit of health.
Okay. Pete, you're up.
Did you enjoy the ending of the movie?
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was a silly ending. I thought it was kind of sad when Dennis went to that lady instead. I thought that was kind of I don't know. I was kind of sad about that. I'd rather Steve have Dennis because, that was his dog first. So I felt kind of sad for Steve that Dennis went to her, but I guess he's happy, so it's whatever.
Go.
Izzy, I have a final question for you. It's a two-part question.
Okay.
Take your time with this one, okay? Did you enjoy the movie overall? What did you think about the movie overall? And the second part to that question is, do you think it deserves a part 2?
Yes, I love the movie. I thought it was great, and I really do want them to do a part 2 actually because they went to the Nether, which is one of the different dimensions you can go to, but to complete the game you have to go to the end and fight the Ender Dragon. So I really want them to do a part 2 where they fight the Ender Dragon and go back and go to the end. And there's some little things that I want them to include as well, mainly the Ender Dragon and maybe some more of another character. Her name is Alex. She's the same level as Steve. They're both the starter skins. So I really want them to do more with Alex.
So that was an Easter egg at the end.
Yes. I was freaking out. I got goosebumps.
So Alex popped up as a post-credit scene?
I'll paint the scenario.
That's wonderful. Us here in the Nerds podcast, we love post and mid-credit scenes as well.
Yes.
So you want to see Alex live action?
I think that was kind of a hint of them doing a part 2. I don't know. I maybe I'm being delusional, but I think that was definitely them hinting that maybe they're gonna do a part 2 with Alex. and they're gonna have Steve. I just want them to go to the end. That's all I want. Then I'll be happy.
Is there an actress you would like to see play Alex?
Not really. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think someone funny to match Jack Black's energy. That's all I want.
That's gonna be tough.
Whoa.
That's tough.
Yeah, that is probably one of the only person I could think that can match Jack Black's craziness. What's the one girl from that movie where the girls sing? The bigger girl.
I got one. Yep, Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy could be one. The blonde one as well.
In Pitch Perfect?
In Pitch Perfect, yes.
Oh.
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Rebel
Honestly,
Wilson.
Rebel Wilson.
Yes.
So those are some, I think.
I like Rebel Wilson. I like that one.
Yeah, I think she'd be funny.
Yeah.
There you go. You heard it here on the Nerds Podcast. EnchanteddIzzy called it. Izzy, I want to thank you so much for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure. We definitely want to make sure that this somewhere down the road happens again with something or a movie that you'd love to discuss. Where I know you don't really discuss movies on your channel, please feel free to make this a venue for you to discuss movies that you like. And if you ever are in the Dress to Impress Roblox movie, I'd like you to make the announcement on this channel if possible. But with that said, I want to thank everyone for joining us. Thank you, EnchanteddIzzy. More than anybody else, I know that you've been a fan of ours as well. So just let you know, we're just as much as a fan of yours. We love the channel. We love what you bring, and you enjoy what you do, which is an amazing thing to do. So without further delay, Pedro, Pete, and Co, the Kid at Heart, thank you so much for watching this special edition of an interview on Roblox of Minecraft with a Roblox Dress to Impress expert, Izzy. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you. And everybody, make sure you check out her socials in the bio. We will return.
The worst episode ever.